Okay, so here we are for the battle against 𝙎𝙒𝘼𝙇. What did he bring? He brought a lot of defensive pieces. There is something quite major missing from this team. There's no 𝙎𝙒𝘼𝙇. Sure, didn't expect that. Honestly, 𝙎𝙒𝘼𝘼 looks like it might just win. Realistically, the only thing that could break it is Greninja. And then again, we are still, we're in 𝙎𝙒𝘼𝘼, so that's wild. Alright then. I could lead off with gouging here. Start clicking some buttons. I think that's what I want to do. There's no Jolteon either, so it has no pressure to really try and check anything. Didn't bring any of his Terra Captains. I'm pretty sure, because it's Entei, Jolteon, and 𝙎𝙒𝘼𝘼, so none of them have turned up. Alright then. Yeah, we have brought a swalot this week, just because. It didn't look bad in this matchup, to be fair. It has some capability of switching in and setting up on a Clefable whilst actually being able to 2-hit KO it, unlike a lot of other things on my team. But good luck, have fun to 𝙎𝙒𝘼𝘼 first time we were playing. We do see the Gren lead. This should never be able to take me out. Unfortunately, at +1 we won't outspeed it. Yeah, we will not outspeed it at all. So we could switch out. Or, because we're very, very much spadef, can we just take 2 hits? Yes, yes we can. I'm just going to Dragon Dance. There's a U-turn. That does actually a lot of damage. Is that Life Orb? Moving down to 337. I feel like that's a lot of damage. It was Protean, we saw that. So, at least we don't have to deal with Battlebond. And TLC comes out. A little bit annoying, perhaps, but I don't think they should ever be able to break a sub. So we'll go ahead and do that. And outside of Alluring Voice, there's nothing that's going to be able to do all that much to me. We're at +1, I just need to make sure I remember that. This should not be able to break my sub. Body Slam. Okay, yeah, that's not breaking my sub. And it won't ever power me because, well, I'm behind a sub. I will just Dragon Dance again. If it's Alluring Voice, then it will click it here. But realistically, we should just be able to get up to +6 against this, right? Whoa. So you Assault Vest. Does that break my sub? That doesn't break my sub either. I will go for a third Dragon Dance. There is a chance that gouging is just going to sweep off Rep here. I don't want to say it straight away because there's also a chance that it doesn't. But we're now at +3. And it's shown that it literally cannot break my sub really by any means. Okay, it eventually breaks my sub with a flip turn after all that. But since we're now at +3, right? Even if it's Scarf Greninja and not Sylveon V2. Okay. I do think I want to sub up on this as well. We'll see whether or not it can break a sub. If it can't, then excellent, we can just Morning Sun. But if it does break the sub, then so be it. Moonblast, are you going to break it? We are very spadef. Yes, it will. That's fine. In that case, let me just Morning Sun. Because if you are... I mean, that looks close. I will Morning Sun one more time. Maybe I should have subbed on that turn in case it's got like something. Yeah, it's a T-Wave. I mean, I don't think that's going to matter too much. I don't think it's going to matter. Because in this situation, I still just keep clicking Dragon Dance. And even if I'm paralyzed, what do I need to get up to? I need to be at +6, I think, to outspeed the Greninja. How does that break my sub? That must have been just like a max roll. So I'm just going to sub up again. Because that did like 80 damage. Yeah, okay, it doesn't actually break my sub most of the time. I will Morning Sun once. So if this is unaware, that's the item. If it's holding a unremarkable teacup, it may call a difference. Unaware. We should still 2-hit KO this, even if it is anything really. So I'm just gonna sub again. Get paralyzed. Perfectly fair. Very understandable. And we will click it again. Hopefully this isn't a Terrapago situation in which I just get fucking paralyzed every single turn, but we will see. We are going through his Moonblast at quite a rate. Once again, our Morning Sun. No, I won't. Just kidding. I won't Morning Sun. Oh, Morning Sun on this turn instead. Yeah, there we go. That one did 90, and it gets the special attack drop. That's going to be game changing. I will once again click the sub. And at some point I've got to just attack, right? Like, I've got to just attack this thing. That one was a crit. This is certainly one of the exchanges of all time. We Morning Sun, hopefully? No, we won't. Just kidding. Didn't want a Morning Sun anyway. We will Morning Sun this time. Yes, we will. Excellent. Love to see that. Absolutely flying through our Morning Suns right now. I think I'll do one more. I'm at +5, I think. I need to check how many I'm at. I think I'm at +5, but I can't really tell you. I don't have many Morning Suns left now, which is a little bit tough. I'm at +4. I need to get to +5. So, I will DD. Then I will, Morning Sun, sub, Morning Sun, sub, and then Flare Blitz. And hopefully that's then just going to be enough to see me through this game, but it could also just be a case of I get paralyzed so many times. Because at +5, theoretically I should outspeed any Greninja. He goes for a knockoff. I don't have an item, so that's fine. I could blitz once, and then sub, and then... Yeah, I'm fine with that. Because this is unaware. Just got a Moonblast. It's lefties, okay. So with the leftovers, it's a 72% chance. So Do I blitz again? Get greedy? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna just get rid of this fat piece of shit. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I was getting bored, and I need the one anti-setup mon to be dead for the rest of my setup to be able to set up and set up. So, yeah, that was a little bit unfortunate. If I just subbed on the T-Wave turn, then this would have been entirely different, but at the same time, it's not the first time this season that I've not clicked T-Wave, not clicked sub on the T-Wave turn. So, something I maybe need to get a little bit better at. In comes Natsu. I'm going to assume if you are Scarf Focus Blast would not knock me out. Scarf Close Combat would also... it might knock me out actually. I'm at 145 at 36, so it would knock me out. If it's not Scarfed... I mean, if it's Scarfed and goes for a fighting move, I go into Big Frank and start Swords Dancing. So I'll just blitz. Vacuum Waves, this won't do enough, no. Ah, it's Sash. Okay. That makes sense. We're going to go down to the recoil. Absolutely fine. I can just go Flutter, right? I mean, I could also go into Bundle, but that would take a fuck ton of damage. So it's better just to go into... you. I definitely could have played Gouging in a way that is swept there, but honestly, I just got a little bit bored. A little bit antsy. Right, okay, so what's in the back? There is not a great deal that wants to deal with this mon. So I'm not going to fuck around with that firstly, because it could be Endeavour, and I don't want to deal with an Endeavour. And then that was also his last Rocks user, I'm pretty sure. So what's coming out? The Gren is coming out. Now I am going to assume, and I think I'd be fair in assuming, that this is going to be Protean Shadow Sneak. Which would do a lot for sure. If it's Life Orb max attack, it doesn't actually knock me out. Does Moonblast knock this out if it's not? I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball. I think he sneaks. Yeah. And unless this is banded, it won't knock me out. Okay, it's banded. Good to know. It is in fact banded. So I will go into Swalot. I will go out into Swalot. And I think it might be time to click Acid Armor. I mean, I could have also just gone out into Necrozma here, right? That would have also been an absolutely fine play. But where's the fun in that? When you bring the Swalot, you use the Swalot. Goes into TLC. How much do you do a +2 to an Aloma Mola, which I'm going to assume is physically defensive? A +2, you don't do enough. At +4, you do though. So I'm going for it. Let's go Swalot. Let's get some kills. Whirlpool does land. Kind of expected it to. That's fine. It's not doing too much damage. Because of Black Sludge, we should be recovering at least enough. I could SD again, or I could just Gunk Shot for a turn. I'm going to SD again. So we get to the position in which we can 2-hit KO this one. Body Slam. Gets the power immediately. It's completely to be expected. However, it might well be time for Swalot to start clicking some gong shots. Set the wish. Lands the gong shot through the power. Swalot the goat. Can we get a poison? No, we can't. How much is +6 doing? +6 is doing a really good amount of damage. But we've seen its full moveset, so if it gets gong shotted here, then it's just gonna die, and the wish isn't gonna be able to do anything. I mean, its famous last words: the chance of me hitting a gong shot through paralysis is incredibly low. But you know, we're gonna give it a go. At +4, do we just Oko Flygon? Genuinely furious. Goes for the Whirlpool. Come on, Swalot. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. So many paras this season. It's just absurd. Honestly, it's just got to a point in which I'm just sick of seeing Thunder Wave, because I'm just never hitting a move. He wishes again. You know, fuck it, we go for another gong shot after this, because we'll be at +6. +6 actually does have a chance to knock out Flygon as well, which is funny. Is that the end of the Whirlpool? That's not the end of the Whirlpool, so I will be just under. I mean, it could be... is it Binding Band? We land the gong shot. Love to see that. Can we get a power on this one? Any powers? No powers. No powers by point. Powers have been poisoned, obviously. Am I let go of it? I am now freed from the Whirlpool. Big turn. Can you miss a Whirlpool? That would be amazing. Would love that a lot. Come on, Swalot. I believe in you. Come on, Swalot. Let's go, Swalot. It picks up a kill. It got rid of the Alola Mola. Huge plays from Swalot. Going absolutely crazy. We are at +2 defense. I think it's probably in range of Earthquake. It's probably in range of Earthquake, and we still have to hit a gong shot through paralysis. Which, you know what, Swalot's been the GOAT. It's one paralysis out of like 4 turns. It's not too bad. We are at 174, so we're actually at more health than I thought. Earthquake, unless it's a boosting item, which it's not. Swalot got paralyzed. You know what? You got your one. We will take the one. There's been a lot of paralysis, not just this season, but in this game. But at the same time, I've had a few turns to attack, so I can't complain too much. And the fact that he got the T-Wave off with the Clef in the first place is entirely down to me. So, yeah, there's the EQ. Swalot's going to go down, but you know what? We salute you for your service. You did what you could. And now I just kind of want to go bundle. If I go bundle, and I could also just go into you, right? I don't think there's anything left that causes me too many issues. We've seen that it's banded Protean, so bundle can deal with, the other 2 mons can deal with what else is left. So Big Frank, out you come. Time for setup number 4. We're gonna just click SD, because we should be able to take an Earthquake just fine. And maybe we'd see the switch out. The switch out would be great. Let's just have a quick look if choice. Like, I don't think there's even a set for choice banded. There's not even a physical set around. Choice band. Choice band, Night Slash. Choice banded Night Slash does a decent amount. He gets all 5 hits and a crit, of course, just for good measure. Which is fine. It's fine because I can moonlight that off. There's also a chance for Scale Shot to miss, right? So as much as that first one's going to suck, Earthquake could knock us out from here. I don't think it will, but it certainly could. Lands a Scale Shot again. It's fine as long as it doesn't get like 5 hits and a crit. He gets the 5 hits, but he doesn't get the crit. So at least, you know, there's a small victory. This game should have been done a long time ago. It should have been done a long time ago. I mean, I got to keep clicking Moonlight because I am recovering health. Eventually, he's going to miss one, right? That's the way that move works, is that one's going to miss. And we've seen that Earthquake does the same as 4 hits. Like, even if he gets a 4 hit, I start regaining health at a much higher rate. Like, +2, he does miss. Let's fucking go. Sorry, Frito. But yeah, now I can actually go ahead and I can click Photon Geyser. The Gren comes out afterwards and probably kills me. If a 4 hit comes out, then there's a chance I actually live the Night Slash afterwards. Does hit 4 times. Okay. So I think I saw we were at 243, which is 62%, which means we do in fact live. We do in fact live a Night Slash from Choice Banded, unless it's Adamant. And if it's Adamant Choice Banded, then I'm a little bit screwed. I mean, with that in mind, I really shouldn't just keep this in. I really shouldn't keep this in. But we do live a Night Slash. He Night Slashes. We know it's Protean. We know it's Choice Band. We live on 8. Big Frank with a big live. Doesn't quite pick up the KO, but I don't need that to. I just need it alive. So I'm going to go out into my Terrapagos. Because Terrapagos actually doesn't take anything here. And at least I can then keep my Necrozma alive, because that can beat the last mon on his team. And on this turn, I'm literally just going to click Stealth Rock. He gets another crit. Is what it is. Didn't do, and I don't have Stealth Rock, apparently. Don't know when I changed that out, but apparently I don't have Stealth Rock anymore. I'm clicking Earth Power instead. And now I just click Earth Power till I die. Because all I need to do is get my Necrozma back in against the Slowking and click Moonlight, and hopefully that'll be fine. And we can get this whole paralysis ordeal done and out the way. Just in time for next week's Thunderwave extravaganza. He's going to Night Slash again. Another crit. Very talented with the crits. Greninja goes down, and I think that was the last thing that could possibly have taken a hit from, or was able to knock out Necrozma even. And now I'm just going to spam Earth Power into this. We'll see what kind of set this is. That looks very AV. Goes for the Sludge Bomb, that's fine. That shouldn't do enough to Necrozma, who should in turn be able to just Moonlight back up. Yeah, shouldn't really do a lot. Just gonna Moonlight. Goes for the Sludge Bomb. This will never poison me. This will never poison me because I am Covert Cloak. And eventually we're going to be able to take 2. It's certainly doing more than the 27 to 33 that it says, so I think it might be offensive. Bing Chill in Water, that's also not going to affect me because I'm Covert Cloak. And I'm just going to Earthquake twice. And we will pick up the win. I don't think there's anything you can do here, because I'm pretty sure it's just AV. If it's weakness policy, then you got me. But he crushed me again. Fortunately, we're enough health to live that. And yeah, the EQ is going to pick up the game. Honestly, I made that way more difficult than it needs to be. I could have just stalled things out of Gouging area early on and probably get the 6-0 win. My own... my own ADHD brain that was like, you just want to kill this Clefable, you know you do. Got the better of me, but we still pick up the win regardless. Good game to 𝙎𝙒𝘼𝙇. Make sure to check him out, link down in the description below. And like if you enjoyed the battle, subscribe, and until next one, have a great day, guys. Peace.